Welcome back to Popcorn Cobra, where I can give you my honest, normie perspective of movies and shows and things that I see online just because. And today, I want to really vent and talk about freaking Stranger Things. Oh, good God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's just go ahead and get into Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 2, and what I thought of the latest episode. Well, I would say the last, 3 episodes? There's a couple cool scenes, couple things that was interesting, I liked, but it was mostly just filler. Most of it, to me, was just content. Mostly, it was getting this character from point A to point B, this character to point A to point B, this character to point A to point B, so at the season finale, they all can be together and they can defeat the big boss man. Also, the elephant room that mostly they spent, 10, 15, 20 minutes with Will, sitting down with his friends, just to say he likes dudes. That's about it. Now, I understand why they did it that way, because that could... So, Vecna don't have to use that against him, because that was his secret. So now Will can be what he's comfortable who he is, so he can defeat Vecna, whatever his name is, and then it goes from there. Now, clarify, I don't care that Will likes dudes. I don't care if any character is gay. What I care about is when they tell a good story and all of a sudden stop telling a story and say, oh, wow, by the way, did you know he likes dudes? Okay, why? Why are you doing that? And I know why. They're just checking the box. That's all they're doing anymore in storytelling is, oh, we gotta do this. Check mark. Oh, we gotta do this. Check a box. Oh, we gotta do this. Check a box. That's all they're doing. Now, some people can tell a good story and on the same hand, check a box. But it's bad when you tell a story and you have to introduce a character after the story is done because they have to check a box. Now, I don't know if that's the case. Now, Will has always been in Stranger Things. But there's one character that has been introduced in season 3? And you know who I'm talking about. And that character is, in my humble opinion, worthless. All she's there is for comic relief and her love interest. That's about it. There's no point. The longer I watch Stranger Things, the more I'm like, you know what? I really don't care about these characters. If most of them was ended in the next season or next episode, I wouldn't be upset because I don't care. Is it because they don't release a season every 2 years? Or it's just content instead of a good quality story? What do I know? I'm just a normie here to decide to watch a show. You know, some people can know and dissect a good episode and, the reason they're doing this because of this and this, and they're probably right. But for a normie like myself, I don't effing care. Can you tell me a good story? Can you tell me a good story? The first season of Stranger Things will always be the best season, in my humble opinion. Because it was simple. It was different. It was intriguing. It was a different story that I'd never heard before. But when it was such a run-off success globally, I was wondered, okay, this is a good series that could last, a couple seasons. And we saw in season 2 when they introduced Emo 11. I was like, oh, crud. And then her sister and her crew. I'm like, what the F, dude? And then I was like, okay. And then they went back to season 3 with them all. I was like, all right, not bad. And 4 was really good. I like 4 a lot. But 5 is just... I mean, I'm all over the place, and I apologize. I don't write a script. This is just just how my genuinely reaction of this season, or in Stranger Things in general, or just in content of streaming, because that's all it is. It's just content. Let me explain. So back in my day, when we had a season of whatever we're watching, they had 22, 23 episodes. And within those episodes, usually you have a filler 1 or 2 times in that season, which I understand. The 30-minute episodes, you'll have a filler. Nothing really major went on with the plot points of the character and what's going on. And that's okay. But I'm telling you now, there is no effing excuse to have 8 episodes or 10 episodes in some seasons to have a filler. At all. None. Not even within the episode itself. Have a freaking filler. Like I said just a moment ago, this character's just going to point A to point B. This character's going to point A to point B. I don't effing care. And I know they have to do it to make sense. But you should not have any filler in an episode anymore. None. Now, if you decide, let's do 24 episodes, yeah, I'll give you a pass. But none if you have 6 episodes. I don't care if you have a 2-hour-long freaking episode. You still should not have any filler. None. It's lazy writing, at least. I mean, and I know I've never wrote a book. I really thinking about one, but I still have it way, way back in my head, but I don't know if you'll even see the light of day. And I always, think about, okay, people will criticize that story, and that's fine. But I will listen to a certain point, okay, that makes sense. But I will try my best. But I think it's not the creators of Stranger Things that's at fault. It's Netflix. Netflix, just like anything else, their first season is always the best. But when it's a runaway success, they have to add their 2 cents to the story. They want to, copyright it to the end of time and do probably spin-off seasons of Stranger Things, because after this season is done, I guarantee they'll do a prequel or a spin-off season of Stranger Things, because that's their bread and butter for years, just like Squid Game. After those are gone, what are they going to do? Oh, yeah. Now I know what they're going to do. That's another day for another video, but I just wanted to talk about that for a hot minute, and just thank you for listening. You're my counselor. You're my psychologist. I talk to you, and I want to know if I'm way out there in right field. Do I make sense? Am I the only person that feels this way? It's just me being an old dude on the porch telling people to get off my lawn. Is that what it is? Is I just really miss a good story. Now, kind of give you a little bit of tease of my next video. I have a recommendation of a season on Netflix, be it all, that actually is good. And you'll see that soon. And I'm going to go ahead and close today, and I'm going to end it of a quote that Adam Newell used to say on ending his video, and I'm going to start doing that going forward to honor him and remember his legacy on this platform. And that goes like this. So if you enjoy this content, give me a big thumbs up. It shows me that you care. And I'll talk to you next time. And like always, I hope you have a freaking fantastic day, because you deserve it.
Someday love will find